If you had $100 to spend today on ads, would you choose Facebook ads or would you choose Google ads? Look, you guys, I tried both of them and one wins every single time. But the reason why I choose the same one as the winner is because this one actually brings me the results the fastest. So I'm going to break both of these two ad options down. Now, if you guys are watching this video and you are somebody that is trying to figure out which platform you should invest in your marketing dollars, you're trying to figure out which option should you choose, like today, not someday, but today. All right, TUDAY. And you're really ready to grow and scale your business, or even if you're just starting and you want to put those marketing dollars in the right vehicle, then this video is for you guys. So the first one on the chopping block is going to be Google Ads. I'm going to list the pros and cons of both of them, and then you let me know which one you're going to choose. Okay. So for Google Ads, all right, the reason why I love Google, there's multiple ways to be able to find clients on Google. You have Google LSA, Google Ads, and then also your Google business profile. Now, what I love about Google is the high intent. Like, people are actually going to Google and searching for our services, our companies in Google, right? We had a client last year that started, and his profession was a Facebook ad marketer. Like, that was his business. And I was so excited to be able to utilize him as a case study because I just knew he was going to come in and just go straight to the Facebook ad. Like, that's what he was used to. And what he said to me was so so enlightening, because like he actually put words and language to like what I've been trying to say and explain for years. But he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use Google. Like, I'm going to do exactly what you're coaching and teaching us how to do, because I want to be found where people are looking for you. You guys, I promise, a physical light bulb came on top of my head and like, ding, when he said that, because it was like putting language down to my thoughts about how I felt about the difference of Google and Facebook ads. The goal is to be found where people are looking for you. People are going to Google and searching up house cleaning near me, move out cleaning near me, deep cleaning near me, maid service near me. And the goal is to be listed so you can be found when people are doing that. That's the goal. Okay. Another thing that I love about it is the fast lead flow. Once you guys just Google optimize, it's no going back. Once you have all three of them optimized and running like a well-oiled machine, baby, there is nothing you can do to slow that thing down. Okay. I mean, of course, stop investing in the platform, but let's not do that. But I love how fast those leads start working when it's properly optimized. Last year, we had a client that did close to $200K in 12 months utilizing only Google. Okay. When I had our follow-up 1-year call, after the first quarter, he shared with me that he did 190K in quarter one. He was like, yo, Jazz, I did that in 1 year, and this time it took me 3 months. I'm like, yo, that's awesome. So awesome. And only with Google. Okay, you guys. So Google works. Now, one thing, some couple cons, because nothing is perfect, okay, is that it can be a little bit expensive depending on how competitive your area is. People always want to ask me how much should they invest in marketing. And I kind of just now give this broad general number, okay, that Google recommends, because I understand that per each area, the lead cost is going to be a little different. I have a client that's in Florida. His lead cost is a little bit more higher because of how of a demand his area is, right? Where he's maybe spending maybe double the amount as somebody else in another area. I have a client that's locally in Baltimore, and she is killing it, okay? But her lead cost is much less because of how less of a demand her area is in. So you guys, this all goes into the factor of doing your market research, okay? So it can be a little bit more pricier in those high competitive markets. You guys, Google is a business, just like we're a business. They're like, yo, if you gonna get more business, we gonna get more business. Okay. Also, you guys, it takes strong keywords. You have to make sure that you are setting up your profile properly, correctly, all the way through, and doing research on keywords, right? Keywords are whatever your ideal client is typing in Google to search for their end result, right? Like when they're trying to solve that pain point, what are the words that they're putting in Google to describe what they're looking for? Those are the keywords. Okay. Now, I find that Google is really awesome for move out cleanings, deep cleanings, and reoccurring cleanings. Okay. Now, next up is Facebook ads. Facebook ads, you guys, are great for visual branding and offers, right? You have the nice, beautiful ad with Google. It's just your business name. Not really, they go to your profile, they'll be able to see your profile and images, but it's not the first thing that they see. So Facebook ads is great for visual branding, great for awareness, great for visibility, okay, and great for offers. All right. The clicks are cheaper than Google, right? It's an easier setup than Google. But it doesn't always convert as well as Google because Facebook ads, you're kind of interrupting the scroll, right? Unless you are doing, I don't want to go to my other one. We'll save that one. Just watch to the end. But you're interrupting the scroll, right? So like if I'm going on Facebook just to do some random scrolling, checking up on friends and just passing time, I'm not actually coming on this platform with the intent of looking for cleaning services. Like that's the furthest thing from my mind right now. Right? I'm watching funny memes and I'm looking for new clothes, okay? Um Oh, goodness. So it's the furthest thing from my mind, right? So that's the only thing I don't like about Facebook ads. And that was the language that he brought to me when he said, I want to be found where people are looking for me. Where with Facebook, you're just interrupting the scroll. If you see something nice enough, maybe you're interested, maybe you'll sign up for it, maybe you'll save a screenshot and be like, you know what, I was thinking about getting my house clean. Let me save this. Screenshot, click, click. Okay. Now, some of the negative things is that people aren't looking for cleaning. Oh, I did go into that one. People aren't looking for cleaning when they go on there. They're literally just scrolling, wasting time, brain dump, like guilty pleasure time. Okay. Now, one thing that that the Facebook ads can work for is if you set it up a local retargeting ad, meaning that if somebody did visit your website, they did find you on Google or Thumbtack and they went to your website and they didn't buy now, right? If you set up your pixel onto your Facebook, onto your website, then your ads will be able to find customers that visited your website but didn't buy and be able to retarget to them. Be like, hey, remember us? Like you came to our website, you looked around, but you didn't purchase. Come on back, right? You ever do that, right? You go onto Zara.com and you're looking up these jeans and it's super cute, and then like you didn't go and purchase it, and a couple hours later you're on Facebook and you see those same jeans. That's what a retargeting ad does. Okay. Now, I find that Facebook is really, really good for promotional, new homeowners, right? Seasonal campaigns, right? Like there are some great benefits with Facebook ads. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering by now which one actually wins. Okay. You guys may already know the answer, but you guys, at the end of the day, Google wins. Google wins for fast, ready to buy leads. They want the cleaning, they go to Google, they search, they find the company, and they book. That's what Google wins. But now listen up. Facebook also does win. Facebook wins for brand awareness and retargeting. It's a great reminder. They say that it takes 8 touch points to make a buying decision. So somebody that may have something in mind to get the cleaning done, but maybe not right now, this is a way to retarget those individuals to draw them back in, to remind them to book with us, book with us, book with us. Okay. Now, the thing about you guys, here's a little strategy tip. Okay. Strategy tip. You guys ready? Write this down. Use both. Start with Google. Wait until you have Start with Google. I be trying to be better, you guys, and follow my touch points and my outline. Okay, I'm working on it. You guys, start with Google to get leads, retarget on Facebook so that way that you can stay visible. Okay. Now let's break down the budget. But the strategy tip is to use both because both has equal value for your business. All right. So for your budgeting breakdown, you want to start with $100 to $300 for Google. Okay. So if you can do $100 to $300 for your Google ads, see how many leads you can produce with that budget. Okay. And then scale up to 500. Once you get to a comfortable reoccurring marketing budget of $500 a month, then layer it. Then you can go ahead and add Facebook for those retargeting, add testimonial videos, add testimonial screenshots, add before and after pictures, something that will capture their attention. Okay. So that way you are further grasping that client to be able to book with you. All right. You want to make sure that you guys are always, always, always tracking your cost per lead and your cost per booking. So that way you can do some A/B testing to actually see if Google Ads is working well for you in your area, in your market with your budget. Play around with it a little bit, right? Is 300 not moving the needle? Do you need to do 350? Do you need to do 400? Like, play around with those numbers. Find out how much you're paying per book job and how much you're paying per lead. Okay, you guys? And understand, a lot of people emphasize leads are so expensive and this has cost so much money. And you guys, I get it. I really, really do. But understand this. Sometimes we need to change our perspective and think about the long-term value of a lead. Sometimes we're so much focused on just the short term, like, oh my God, I paid this amount of money for this one lead. But what about the total value, the long-term value, the LTV? If you convert if you convert a client that is paying $500 a month for $500 for a service, and you can book them to become a reoccurring client, and they get their house clean, let's say every other week, that ends up coming a $12,000 a year client. That, okay, yes, you paid $30 for that lead. Now check this out. What if that client stays for the life of span of being a customer, which is typically between 5 to 6, and now that actual client is worth $60,000? You're not going to complain and be so upset about paying $30 for that lead because he became a $60,000 client, right? He became a $12,000 client per year. Do you guys know how much it takes to make a 100K in your business? $8,333 a year. So if one client can produce 12K, how many more clients would you need to make a $100,000 business? Like, you're only going to need what, maybe 6 more clients? That's pretty insane. That kind of just shows you and breaks down how scalable this business actually is. All right, you guys. So I hope this was helpful, you guys. I hope this answers the question that you guys are all desiring to know, like which one I know you probably wanted me just to pick one and choose one, but they both add value to your marketing agenda, to your marketing ecosystem. Just make sure that you're utilizing the right strategy to implement each one. And let me know how it works for you guys. Okay. Until next time, if you guys have any questions, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Do all the things of all the things. And I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.